I'm gonna go to the park and shoot a yoga video. I got my bag loaded with everything, all my equipment. I'm gonna grab this little cutie pie who was just waiting. She's not sure if she's coming with me or not. Luna, grab your leash. Let's go. Grab your leash. All right, she's ready to roll. Can't forget my yoga mat. Go on in, Princess Luna. It's 92 degrees. It's a scorcher out there. I'm at Brookside Park in Pasadena. It's a beautiful park. Lots of green, and I just gotta find a nice shaded area. Get it. Luna is an extremely fast dog. All right, I set up in some shade. I think this is gonna be the setup. I got my one tripod. I got the second tripod with a widescreen lens with a battery pack so it won't run out of battery. I have a microphone set up here. Luna's got some water and a 20-foot long leash that I will attach to her now. And the only thing I didn't do was I didn't trim my hair, so my bald spot shows. I'm not that self-conscious about it as I used to be, so whatever. I hope you enjoyed this yoga class. All right, Luna is leashed up, ready to go. What's up, beautiful people? This is gonna be a classic yoga class. All you need is your mat. We're gonna be starting right now in a standing position, just in a normal stand. And if anything is too difficult for you, take a break, relax in child's pose. And now let's begin. Inhale as you reach your arms up to the sky, and exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Inhale as you reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale as you bring the hands to the heart. One more time. Inhale as you bring the arms up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Exhaling and reaching down to your feet. Inhale, half forward fold, flatten the back. Exhale, forward fold. Put the hands on the mat, step back into plank. Lower down slowly, like a push-up. And then inhale as you do upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Now, hang out here for a moment. Breathe. All right, now bend your knees. Bend your knees, look forward, and step or hop forward to the top of your mat. Good. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale as you stand, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Good. Let's do that one more time. This time, let's sit in a chair pose. Inhale as you sit in a chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. This time I want you to step the right foot back into a lunge. Reach your arms up to the sky, crescent lunge. This is basically a high lunge. Relax the shoulders. Imagine you're holding a big beach ball. Good. Sweep the hands down. Step the foot back into plank. Lower down slowly. Inhale as you go into upward facing dog. The only thing that should be touching the mat are your hands and your feet. Tops of your feet in upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Good. Inhale, bend your knees. Look forward, hop forward to the top of the mat or step. Inhale as you half forward fold. Exhale, forward fold. This time I want you to step the left foot back into a lunge. Reach the arms up for a crescent lunge. Relax the shoulders. Breathing. Tuck your tailbone. Bend that front knee forward to accentuate the stretch. But we're just starting. So bring the hands down to the mat. Step back into plank. Lower down slowly. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Bend your knees, look forward. Step or hop forward to the top of the mat. This time I want you to just do a forward fold. Now keep your hands down on the floor and try to do a half forward fold. You don't necessarily have to slide the hands up the shin all the time. If you want to increase your hamstring flexibility, you can work on doing a forward fold. Do a forward fold right now. And then inhale as you keep your hands down, but just look up and try to flatten your back. Good. Exhale, forward fold. Now stay in forward fold. Grab your opposite elbows. You can move around here, swaying left and right if you like. Take a deep breath. Good. Let the hands go. Now relax the head. Shake it no to let it go. And now I want you to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Very slowly. The head will be the last thing to come up. Take your sweet time. Stacking each vertebrae one by one until eventually the shoulders roll back and the head comes up and the palms face forward. Good. Inhale as you reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half forward fold. Looking up. Exhale, forward fold. Step the right foot back. And let's go into Warrior 2. Warrior 2, your arms go out to the side. Your back heel goes down. You look over your left middle finger. Good. Bend the front knee deeply. And this time we're going to reverse the warrior. Right hand goes down the back of your leg. As you reach your left arm up and overhead, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Left forearm on your left thigh as you reach your right arm overhead. And if this is comfortable for you, you can put your left hand down inside the foot. Good. Warrior 2, back to Warrior 2 here. Reverse warrior, bend the front knee deeply. Good. Cartwheel the hands down to the mat. Step the foot back into downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look forward, and hop or jump forward. If you can't jump between your hands, you could try going on your fingertips to make more space. Bend your knees, look forward, and now hop between your hands. Good. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, forward fold. This time I want you to step the left foot back into a lunge. And now Warrior 2 on the other side. Looking over your right middle finger. Good. Reverse warrior. Left hand down the back of your left side of your leg. As you reach your right arm behind you, you can either be looking up at your hand or down at the back of your foot, whatever's more comfortable for you. Extended side angle pose. The right forearm on your right thigh as you reach your left arm overhead and you're twisting out of it. Again, you have the option here to bring your right hand down as you either look up at your hand or down at your foot, whatever's comfortable here. Back to Warrior 2. Looking over your right fingertips. Reverse warrior. Bend the front knee deeply. Good. Now cartwheel the hands down to the mat. Step the foot back into plank position. Lower down very slowly. Keep the elbows close to your body. And then upward facing dog, big inhale. Arms straight. Exhale, downward facing dog. Very nice. Beautiful. Again, go on your fingertips. And now bend your knees, look forward, and then hop between your fingers. Awesome. Inhale, half forward fold, looking up. Exhale, forward fold. Step the right foot back into a lunge. This time let's go into warrior two again. And we're going to transition to triangle. Basically, you're going to straighten the front knee. Reach the left hand forward, forward, forward as your hips go back, back, back. And then bring the left hand down, right arm up. Breathing. Good. Keep hanging out here. Shorten your stance a little bit by bringing the right foot closer forward. And now bring the right hand down and the left hand up for a twisted triangle. See if you can touch either your foot or your shin, whatever you can, as you twist. Breathe. Let's take a couple breaths here. Good. Let's go back to triangle. Excellent. Warrior two. Now let's do extended side angle pose twist. Bring your hands to the heart. Again, your back leg is straight, your left knee is bent, hands to the heart. Twist to your left and see if you could hook your right elbow on top of your left thigh. Good. Now bring the hands down to the mat. Step back into downward facing dog. Go on your fingertips. Drive the heels down to the mat. Good. Bend your knees, look forward, and hop forward between your fingers. Inhale, looking up, half forward fold. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Step the left foot back into warrior two. Nice. Looking over your right fingers. Straighten the front leg. Reach forward with your right hand. Reach, reach, reach as your hips go back, back, back. And then triangle pose, right hand down, left arm up. Breathing here. Shorten your stance a little bit, just a few inches, and then bring your left hand down on your foot and your right arm up. Breathing, don't hold your breath. Back to triangle. Bend the knee, warrior two. Bend that front knee, warrior two. Good. Bring your hands to the heart. And let's do extended side angle pose with a twist. So you basically hook your left elbow this time on top of your right thigh and try to push against the thigh so your hands end up at the center of your chest, right at your sternum. Good. Put the hands down. Step back into plank. Lower down slowly. Inhale as you upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Let's reach the right leg up to the sky and just pulse it up 5 times. Try to keep the left heel down as you pulse the right leg up. Just do that 5 times on your own. Good. Bring it down. Switch sides. This time left leg rises and pulse it up as high as you can as you keep your right heel down best you can. There's always opposing forces in yoga. Alright, and set that foot down. Good. Bend the knees, look forward, and hop forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up to standing and reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Good. Now, come to the middle of your mat. And we're going to go into Warrior 3. This is a balancing pose. And basically, we're just going to raise the left leg up behind us. Try to get the left leg parallel and your torso parallel with the ground. And you have the option here of keeping the hands at your heart or back behind you like a jet airplane, or a T position, or overhead. That's the hardest position. Now from here, half moon pose. Right hand down, left arm up, and your left toes that are in the air, make them face the left as well. So your hips opening up. And if you're very comfortable here, you can slowly look up at your left hand. Good. And if this is impossible for you, use a yoga block or something to elevate your hand on something to help make it more manageable. Now let's do twisted half moon pose. Left hand down, right hand up. Good. Now let's go back to Warrior 3. Left hand up, balance on that one leg. Good. Come to standing. Bring the left foot down. Shake that right leg loose. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. All right, good. Let's do the other side now. Hands to the heart. Raise the right leg up behind you as you make your whole body and leg parallel with the ground. In Warrior 3, you want to have the toes facing down toward the ground. But now when we transition to half moon pose, bring the left hand down and right arm up. You want the toes to be facing to the right now. And if you're comfortable here, put your gaze up to your right hand while you hold your balance. And then twisted half moon pose. Right hand down, left arm up. Try to keep that right leg up in the air. I know it's hard in twisted half moon. This ain't easy, but that's the point. Good. Transition to Warrior 3. Reach your arms back, T or overhead, and then come to standing. Woo! Good. Shake off that left leg. Woo! Good. Now, let's do a little bit of a tree pose. Tree pose, you could either put your left foot on your shin or on the inside thigh, but don't put it right on your knee because you might be pushing your knee at a weird angle. So either the shin or inside the thigh, or you can even fold it like so. Okay, so find what works for you and bring the hands to the heart and just balance in your tree pose for a few moments here. Good. If you want to increase the balancing ability, you can raise your arms up to the sky. If you want to increase the challenge, you could try closing your eyes and notice how much harder that becomes. We rely on our vision a lot for balance, a lot more than we realize. Whew. Okay, open your eyes if they're closed. Lift the knee up in front of you, grab it with your hands and lift that foot up. Lift that knee up. Now grab your foot, your big toe with your right hand and straighten it out in front of you. And reach your left hand behind you and look behind you. Try to keep both legs straight. If you can't, you can use a strap. The strap is nice to put around your foot and grab that. Breathe. Good. Let's release that big toe. Gently set it down. And let's switch sides. Tree pose on the other side. Again, you have the option of either just doing it right by the shin or higher up inside the thigh, whatever is comfortable for you. For me on this side, I'm just going to do it lower. And again, you can raise your arms up. And if you want to increase the challenge, close your eyes and see how long you can balance with your eyes closed. Good. Raise your knee up in front of you. Grab it and raise it as much as you can. And then grab your right big toe with your left hand and try to straighten it out as you reach your right hand behind you. And then look behind you as well. This is quite the balancing act right now. Good. Release that, set it down, shake off that foot if it's cramping at all. Good. Now let's transition on our back. Actually, I'm in a seated position. Not on our back yet. Okay, I want you to have the right leg straight and the left leg folded, so the left foot is in tree pose essentially, but you're in a seated position. Raise your arms up. Firm up that right foot so the toes are facing up and the right knee is straight. Forward fold over it and grab whatever you can. Again, you can use a strap here. Breathe. You can use the strap here if you can't reach your toes, or you can just hold on to your ankles. But if you can reach your feet or your foot, grab the sides of your foot. Take deep breaths. Firm up that right foot. If you're very comfortable here, you could try pointing the right toes forward like a ballerina to help pull you out of your lower back even more. The more you point your feet, the more it pulls you forward. And you can alternate between the toes pointed and flexed toward your face. Good. Now let's switch sides. Again, firm up this left foot now. Toes pointing up and right leg is folded. Reach your arms up. Forward fold over it. Grab whatever you can, either with one hand or both. Take a deep breath.
Take many deep breaths. A nice little trick as well is if you bend the knee, grab your foot and then straighten it out. Pulls you in deeper. Now, you can point the feet if you want to take things further and alternate between pointing the feet and pulling it toward your face and back and forth like that. Remember to take a deep breath constantly. Good. Release the hands, raise your arms up. Straighten both legs down, straight ahead. And now, let's lay on our back and set up for plow pose. So you're laying on your back, your knees are up, but your feet are on the floor. Now you're basically going to raise your legs over your head. And if you're not familiar with plow pose, please don't look left or right. All right? So that way you won't crunch your neck in any way. Just simply raise your legs up, and you can keep your hands down by the mat and grab the mat. And if your feet don't touch the floor, that's totally fine. They don't have to. Ease into it to stretch your lower back. And now, if you're comfortable here, you can also grab your feet with your hands. You could put your fingers under your feet. And you can also transition to shoulder stand, where you put your hands under your lower back and straighten your legs. And come on down slowly. And let's go into a twist. Put your arms out to the side, raise your knees up, and bring your knees over to the left as you look over your right. You could put your left hand on your left thigh, your left hand on your right thigh to keep them down as you look over your right side. Deep breath here, inflating the rib cage. And exhale, let's twist to the other side. Right hand on your left thigh and look over your left fingers. Deep breaths here to inflate the rib cage. Good. Now come back to center and straighten each leg out and just relax with your arms and legs just straight down in Shavasana. This is where the meditation happens, and this is where you should relax for a couple minutes. Please relax in Shavasana for as long as you can, just enjoying the merits of whatever you just did. Thank yourself for taking the time, taking care of your body, and feeling good in your skin. I hope you've enjoyed that yoga class. If you like this style that I have with these follow along videos, I have strength and flexibility programs that are very similar on my website. The links to those are in the description of this video and every video that I have. And check those out because those are what support me. I thank you very much for watching and following along. Please leave a comment with what you thought of this. And if you're not subscribed, please do so and hit the bell button. And I thank you for watching again. Have a great day.